Have you ever felt like you are living someone else's life? You smile when people expect you to smile. You say the right things. You agree, even when deep inside you don't. From the outside, everything looks normal. People might even think your life is perfectly fine. But inside, there is a strange feeling. Like you are playing a role. A role created by the expectations of other people. And the strangest part is that many people live their entire lives this way, without ever realizing it. When we are children, everything is different. Children don't think about how they look in the eyes of others. They laugh loudly. They ask strange questions. They dance in the middle of a room just because they feel like it. They don't worry about looking weird. They don't worry about being judged. They simply live. They simply express who they really are. But slowly, something begins to change. We start hearing familiar phrases. Don't say that. Stop acting weird. What will people think? And without noticing it, we learn an invisible rule. If you want to be accepted, you need to change. At first, it seems like a small thing. We hold back a little. We adjust our behavior a little. We try to fit in just a little more. But over time, these small changes start to grow. We stop saying what we really think. We stop doing what we truly enjoy. We hide parts of our personality that might not be accepted. And slowly, we begin to create a new version of ourselves, a version that feels easier for the world to accept. A mask. The truth is, almost everyone wears one. A mask of confidence, a mask of happiness, a mask of success. Even when inside, we feel something completely different. We say we are fine when we are hurting. We laugh when nothing feels funny. We say yes when we want to say no. And after a while, this mask becomes so normal that we begin to forget who we are without it. Life starts to feel like a performance. Every day, we step onto the stage, and we play our role. So why is being yourself so difficult? Why do even adults sometimes feel afraid to show who they truly are? The answer is simple. Fear. Fear of not being accepted. Fear of looking strange. Fear of being rejected. Human beings are social creatures. Our brains are literally wired to fear rejection. Thousands of years ago, being rejected by your tribe meant something very serious. It meant survival was almost impossible. So the need to belong became deeply programmed into us. And even though the world has changed, our brains still react the same way. That is why we try so hard to fit in, to be like everyone else, to avoid standing out. But here is the paradox. The more we try to become someone else, the further we move away from ourselves. People might approve of you. They might admire you. They might even like you. But deep inside, something feels empty. Life might look right on the outside, but it doesn't feel real on the inside. A person can have a job, conversations, friends, and social media, yet still feel emotionally exhausted. And that exhaustion is not random, because constantly playing a role is incredibly tiring. You are always thinking about what to say, how to act, how to avoid doing something wrong. And one day, you may realize something painful. People might love a version of you that isn't actually real. They know your mask, but they don't know you. But something interesting happens when a person finally starts being themselves. At first, it feels uncomfortable, maybe even scary, because you are no longer performing. You start speaking more honestly. You begin expressing your thoughts. You allow yourself to be imperfect. And yes, Some people may not like it. Some people may walk away. Some people may stop understanding you. But at the same time, something else begins to happen. The right people start appearing in your life. People who accept you the way you truly are. Not your mask, not your performance, but the real you. And those relationships become the most meaningful ones because they are real. Being yourself is not a decision you make overnight. It is a process, a series of small steps. Speak honestly about what you think. Allow yourself to express your interests. Give yourself permission not to be liked by everyone. Because the truth is very simple. It is impossible to be authentic and be liked by everyone at the same time. But when you stop trying to please everyone, something powerful happens. You begin to feel free. Free to speak, free to feel, free to live your own life instead of the life others expect from you. In a world where most people are trying to be someone else, being yourself is an act of courage. It is not always easy, and it is not always comfortable. But it is the only way to live a life that truly belongs to you. Because in the end, the most important question is very simple. Did you live a life that was truly yours?